Good morning or afternoon if you joined in later today. Yesterday morning I realized as we were setting up to do this that there's not many folks that see me quite this early, and it's 8, so it's really not that early, but nonetheless, thank you for making time, my sleepy face, to find space for yourself. Good morning, Judy. And so if you check this out later, know that the meditations are ones that can be used at any time. And so as you settle in, good morning, Tracy, to find a place to spend 15, 20 minutes, we'll see how it goes. If there's something you have to go and do, please feel free to take as much of this as you need right now and then just carry it with you. And it'll be recorded in there, so it's always available later. Okay. And so whether you choose to sit on the floor, like I often like to do, or if you choose to grab a seat of some sort in a chair, anywhere you can have a long spine, right? We want to have a nice tall spine. Good morning, Michelle, so that we can have space for ourselves to breathe. Because when we round the spine, this can be office asana. We have a hard time using our lungs to do their job. So we're going to give ourselves space. We sit tall and peel the shoulders back, let the arms be heavy. Thank you for joining me this morning. Setting up our seat here. The gaze can be soft towards your screen or the floor, whatever you might be looking at, or you can invite the eyes to close. And here, now bring your attention down to the base of your spine. And then have that attention travel down the length of your legs, wherever they may be perched. And allow that, all of that, the base of the spine, all the way to the tips of your toes, to be your foundation. And here for this meditation, for this seat, we often talk about rooting down. Good morning, Kristen. And I agree, I like rooting down also. But for this morning, perhaps, consider the earth rising up. And here as the earth rises up beneath you, and then whatever foundation you have, the floor, your home, your seat, beneath you the earth rises up, the floor rises up, the foundation, the cushion holds you. So you don't have to do anything right now. You just have to be. And as you invite yourself to be here in this seat, legs set up in a way that's comfortable for you, just allow the legs to become a little heavier. Once again, the gaze can be soft or the gaze can be closed. And from that foundation beneath you, the legs heavy. And spine tall. The gaze the way it suits you, soft or closed. Hands land in a way that is comfortable. Allowing this space and time for you to set up a seat that supports you, that holds you here. Nothing to do. Simply to be. And as you breathe here, I invite you to consider the idea that the breath itself draws us to the present moment. Because that's where we breathe, here and now. And when other thoughts pop up, dragging us into the past, hurling us into the future, that's where things get dicey. So right now, I invite you to breathe in and breathe out. Allow your breath to be whatever it is right now. And feel the expansion of your inhale. Gentle softening of the exhale. Notice if there's anywhere that the breath might feel stuck. You feel a hanging. And instead of needing to do something about it just now, can you just allow the breath to flow around any of the tight spaces? And know that your breath can be that tether. It brings you back to the present moment. But sometimes our brains need a little something more to connect to. And here I invite you to use a mantra meditation. One of my favorites, inviting us back to the present moment. Breathe in. I am here. Breathe out. This is now. Inhale. I am here. Exhale. This is now. Excuse me. When a thought pops up, inviting you to wander away and spend time in the past or the future, that creates energy that doesn't feel good to you. I am here. This is now. Inhale, here. Exhale, now. As you linger here in this seat, visualizing yourself on that timeline, held in this present moment, supported as the earth rises up to meet you and hold you. I am here. This is now. And we'll spend a bit of time here together. If that phrase serves you, connecting to that phrase. And if you'd rather follow your breath, works just the same. And taking care of yourself. And tuning into your smooth, even breath. And perhaps, I am here. This is now. Noticing where the mind may or may not be. And as needed, reconnecting. I am here. This is now. Inhale here. Exhale now. As you breathe for a bit longer here in your seat, coming back to the movement of your breath. And the energy that flows through your body. The breath is the evidence of that energy. the energy that exists here in the present moment. It's important to learn from lessons. It's important to plan. But when we split our energy into more than one place, sending it to the past, out into the future, and we dilute our energy here. And so when you feel a bit scattered, things are going sideways, I am here. This is now. You are welcome to linger here as long as you would like. Someone else is too. So nonetheless, if you have things to go and do, I invite you to do them mindfully, reminding yourself with compassion. That's what I tell myself. I'm going to tell you that too. With compassion, inviting yourself back to the present moment. You can always revisit this meditation later today. It'll be on my page. The one from yesterday, I have to say I was completely in love with it, and I was afraid that, I don't know what I was afraid of, but the meta meditation from yesterday is also on my page, and you can find that there. Today is Tuesday, so I will be back at noon to invite you to find midday movement, things you can do sitting here on the floor or sitting in a chair just to reconnect and ground with your body. All right. I do hope to see you later. I appreciate you taking time for yourself to begin your day here and now with me and Wedge. And until our paths cross again, my friends, be well.